Well, listen, we are going to get more into that sports and weekend action in just a little bit. But right now, we are back in the kitchen, which can only mean one thing. We're about to cook up a storm. Yes, it is Friday. We are setting the tone for the weekend. But we're also going to be taking your taste buds on a bit of an exploration journey this morning. And we're heading all the way to Buenos Aires, to Argentina, with this amazing churros. Of course, it is inspired by Nespresso. And we're going to infusing the coffee with churros. I mean, that just sounds like a match made in heaven, right, Zoe?
Listen, this is what we need to have breakfast made out of. So, Jamie, if you're okay with it, I'm going to start with our churros, and it starts off with water that is simmering. I'm just going to make sure that it is nice and simmering. There we go. I'm just going to turn up the heat a little bit.
And you've already been tasting the dough beforehand. I'm going to call you out on it.
I have a weakness for raw ingredients, so I do always taste the dough before or after. So we've got some simmering water in our pan right now, in our pot. We're going to add some butter to it. Just be careful with it. And that needs to melt all the way. I'm also going to add a little bit of sugar, some vanilla essence. There we go. And we're going to let that melt down.
Yay.
So in here, we are going to basically make our dough for our churro, and we've got our oil ready and on standby. It's nice and hot. Once the butter is melted, we'll be adding our flour. So we just need to be a little bit patient with this one.
Definitely. The only thing I know about churros is that you have to cut it. So once you pipe it and then put it in the hot oil, you actually have to cut it. That's the only thing I know. So today I'm following along with you.
And it needs to be served fresh. This is something you want to make with, you know, when your guests are here, you can prep all your ingredients beforehand, like make your pastry, you make your little dough, pop it in your piping bag. I'm going to add our flour right now, and this should give us a nice dough texture that we're after.
Got it.
There we go.
You said you have to prepare it beforehand. For you, I don't think that's possible because you'll probably eat everything before it actually gets served. So maybe it's good to actually try it when the guests have arrived already. So then,
there we go.
You know, they'll have enough.
So this is what you want. You want your dough. You're going to add a little bit of salt, and then, of course, let this cool down before adding your eggs. So this is still boiling hot, so I'm not going to be able to add our eggs right now, but we have it, you put it in a piping bag, and that's what we have. So this is the part, Jamie, that you know.
Yes, this
We've got
is
our
the only
hot
part,
oil.
and eating it.
And now I'm going to pipe it. And of course, it all depends on how big you want. So let's go like nice and slow, and I'm going to use the scissors and just cut it. Look at that.
It sounds like something's happening, which is always a good idea.
There we go. And of course, be careful, the oil is boiling hot.
Okay, so I think I'm going to get onto the dipping sauce, which is going to be the third step. I'm going to be needing a lungo, so all I'm going to do, my capital is in, and it is starting. Of course, a lungo is the 110 ml, where espresso is normally 40 ml. So we're going to need double the shot, but we're not going to need too much for the actual sauce. But the rest we can actually just drink afterwards with our churros.
There we go. So of course you don't want them to burn. Be gentle with them. Making ours a bit brown.
You need it to be golden and
nice
crunchy.
And golden,
yes.
True. And then when it's ready, you just simply take it out, put it on a little bit of a paper towel just to absorb some of that oil, and there you go.
Oh, you are going very golden on that side, but I like it.
Very golden.
Okay, so I want to come around here.
There we go.
My dipping sauce.
See, not that bad. And then now we simply dip it into our sugar because you want it to be nice and coated. And of course, we're adding a little bit of cinnamon.
There we go. I'll do that for you.
Just be careful, they are hot. Okay, these are really brown. But it's okay. Our oil was very hot.
That's fine.
There we go.
That looks perfect.
And you're busy making our dipping sauce?
Yes. So the dipping sauce, we have the chocolate over here, 100 grams of chocolate, and we're going to get our lungo going in, inspired coffee. So you don't need too much. Like I said, the extras we are going to drink with our churros, and this goes in.
There we go. Okay, some of them are really brown.
Some icing sugar going in there.
And of course, we have this recipe and the steps to it available for you. It's on our website, expressoshow.com, and you can simply get the ingredients you need, the steps to follow, and you can be making your own coffee-flavored churros at home. There we go. I feel like we need to try this.
I think we do.
Okay, these might be a bit hot, so let's go to the ones that look absolutely perfect. There we go.
Ooh.
Are you ready to try one?
I am.
This is how we're going to go for it. This is our dipping sauce. There we go.
Chocolate for breakfast, everybody.
And that's what you want. Beautifully cooked and chewy.
It's literally a hug for the morning. That is so perfect. I love it. Zoe,
Well done. We did
well
good.
done. Yeah.
Good. Teamwork. Well, make sure you check out the recipe. It's available at expressoshow.com.
Cheers.
I just double dipped. This is now mine.